Yes, Kalpana.
Okay. So today we will understand agile methodology. So in like to implement the agile methodology, we use Scrum. Okay. Agile methodology is nothing but the process how software should like we have a software development, we know how to work on Salesforce, we know how to test it, everything is ready, but to maintain these people, like how they are working for tracking and what we have to complete, what are the requirements from the users, all those things we have to like store somewhere, no, that storing we will do in Jira. So for storing all those things, we will use Jira, and in Jira, no, we have to follow one or the other methodologies like Agile or other things are there, and even Scrum, Kanban, and the other methodologies, and so many things are there. Mostly, like more important one and famous one is Agile with Scrum. Okay. Agile with Scrum means Agile is methodology and Scrum is the way of in implementing that Agile. Okay. See, Scrum is a way to implement the Agile methodology. So now we'll speak about the methodology. First, these people will be speaking, no, sprint. You would have heard, okay, this sprint I have to go, this sprint, that, this and all. What is sprint means? Just sprint is a time frame in which we have to like take few works and complete those within time, that's all. So usually most of the companies will have from 2 to 4 weeks, that means 15 days minimum to 30 days. You can choose your own sprint based on the team size and the deliverables, everything. They will consider a sprint of like 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. Yes, no, guys. This is
Okay.
important. You want, like, you should be, huh? Yes, someone was saying something, no? Okay, so every time when they ask you, you have to say that yes, we were following all these things. So at least you should be able to say what it is, no? I don't want you people to understand the definitions and everything, but understand the functionality, how it is working, that's all. Okay, so now sprint is between somewhere like 2 to 4 weeks. What is your sprint then? If they ask, you can say 3 weeks. Okay.
Yes.
And then comes your team size, how many people you are there in your team. Then what answer you should give is, usually there are three groups in the Scrum. One is product owner, and the other one is Scrum master and development team. Okay. So, in the product owner, there will be this role is something who is representing the entire client and the business. He will gather all the work, like what are the requirements from the users. So, we were working on Flipkart, no? So, Flipkart, whenever I see the button is irritating for me. So, I said, no, button should not be the. Man, guys. Huh. Button should not be in the right side. Add to cart. It should be in the left side so that I'll be easily able to locate and all. I said. So that is a requirement, guys. So when I said it, it is not like in the yeah. If it is a Flipkart and all those things, it is difficult when user says they will not take the requirements. But when it is like customer service call centers, they are working, no, for them it is very much necessary to manage the application. At that moment, whatever the users who are using, like I am a sales representative, if something is annoying me, I should tell, and they will correct it. Application is designed as per the sales reps convenience. At that time, product owner is the uh, talking face to the clients or users. So the user will go and say, they will have their internal meetings and they'll say, this button is not working fine, this should be not here, this should be here. And we need a new functionality that phone call button should be in the same page where we are working on the case, so that it is easier for us to call it. Then all these things are gathered and taken to the uh, like meetings. What they will do is they will create a user story, or if it is a big enhancement, they will create a epic in the sense it is like functionality. They don't know exactly what to do in the like each they cannot divide it as a non-technical people. They just have the requirements. So what they will do is they will create the requirements. For example, I need a button and one search box here. This is their functionality for this sprint. But these things they will just add it in the epic. But we will be our development team will start working on that, and we will create, like we will shorten it by dividing and making it as user stories, tasks, and so on. And then we will start working on. Okay. So the product owner is now, he will just gather the requirements from the clients to the development team. Okay, he's a mediator in between the development team and the clients. We cannot directly speak to the end users, no. So, and the next one is scrum master. This person is someone who is like between the client face and the development team. He will facilitate that we will be like communicating to each other every frequently, and all the things are going in line. So if we fix the deadline, like we have a sprint of 3 weeks, no, in 3 weeks we had assigned 4 user stories. So whether that has been completed or not, he will continuously track it. And if it is not completing at the right time, he will like push the team, motivate the team, and he will start working on if there are some any problems or something. Everything scrum master is the person who will take care of these things, and he will set up meetings with necessary people and communicate all those things he will do. Okay. He's actually, his role is nothing into the functional or technical part, but his work is something like a like trainer or someone. Whenever a work is assigned by product owner and a development team is working, but he just takes care that everything is going in a smooth manner, and he is manager type of guy. Okay. And the last comes is development team. This is like uh, here most of the people will come, like developers and testers and architects. These all other technical roles will be coming here only, like a business analyst and manager, team lead, whatever we need, we will have. So in this team, mostly what we can add is three three developers, one test lead, one manager, or BA. You can say either, guys, or it is not both. Like in most of the teams, if the team size is big, both will also be available. Okay. And finally, we tester. And one more, guys, it is architect, who is actually designer. So when people get the requirements, huge requirements, the things are divided by this person. He will analyze it and he will create the design. What to do? Okay, we got a huge requirement. Okay, he will divide it. One part of that work has to be done with the workflow rule, and the other part of the work has to be done in the objects, like object creation or all those things. He will divide the work and assign it, and then developers start working on it. Developers start working on this. Three developers, there are three, like there was one epic, for example. Okay, I have closed it. Let me explain you guys here only. Is this visible, guys? I think it should be more. Is it okay now?
Okay, Kalpana.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so one epic is a functionality that was divided by architect into three parts. What are the three part means? One workflow rule is needed for achieving that functionality, and one process using process builder, and one object needs to be created along with fields. Okay, now these three works are added as user stories. Okay, so now what is a user story means? It is a work, like whatever the requirement is there, directly uh, it is done by many people. For example, if I am a developer, usually architect has been divided and designed, and then developer will start working on the user story. Once he has completed, that will be again tested by a tester. So one work is like done with the many people, no? So it is called as user story, and the name has come from something like a requirement is gathered in the way of stories. So user has given some story, for that we are doing the implementation. So nothing but a work, a piece of work, that's all. Okay. So now it has been like one epic, three user stories. User stories was developed by developer, and next comes tester. But before that, test lead will analyze and do everything. That process also we will see tomorrow's class. Like what is the STLC? The most important question, that is also like STLC means all Salesforce. Sorry, software testing life cycle. Okay, so that life cycle also should be like understood by each and everyone, what it is doing, how we are doing. Testing also, there are so many phases, so we cannot directly go and test it if some requirements come in. So first we have to analyze it, then we have to create some cases for that and get it reviewed, and then start executing it and raising the defects and closing. There are some process for that. Okay, that we will understand tomorrow. Today we will understand how, what are the, who all are the part of this sprint and scrum calls, all those things we will understand today. Okay, this is like analyzed by test lead and tested by tester. and manager is for facilitating and gathering the requirements. Like gathering requirements in the sense, most of the time, product owner will only create the epics or user stories, task and all. But sometimes they, if they are not that much good at technical aspects or writing those things, gathering the requirements, BA or manager will also help. Okay, they can also directly speak to them. Okay guys, now how many people are there in our team? One architect, three developers, two testers, and one manager. Total, how many in your team? Entire total. Can someone tell? Hmm?
7 members కంటున్నా.
Hmm. Here seven, and we have to also calculate another number. What is another number? Scrum master and product owner. Okay.
ఓకే కండి.
So total, if someone asks you what is the size, you can tell nine. Okay.
ఓకే.
And don't directly tell nine also, like you should start at, like no one will have the exact count, no. If you are prepared, yes, you will be having. You can say like, I think nine, which includes myself, and I have a lead, and we have three developers, and we have a manager, architect, product owner, and scrum master. Like this you have to tell. Okay. And sprint planning, there are majorly four ceremonies guys. Before entering into the ceremonies, we'll see some terms which are used in the ceremonies and all. So bugs, bugs, like people will be saying if something is not working, some bug is there here. Bug is also a term which has come up from, like some problem, something is wrong, that is called as bug. So whenever we testers test it, we notice some of the problems. For example, if requirement is saying, the button should be here, and once we click on that, it should take to the other page which is having a Google starting page. But when I click on the button is at the left corner, and I can be able to click it. But the thing is, it is taking to some other site rather than the required one. So it is a problem. At that time, what we will do is we will log a defect or bug. Okay, that is called as bug. User stories is what we saw, no? Features needed in the software development project should be explained in a plain language from end user's perspective. Okay, only the functionality, the story will be there, and there are so many things which needed to be added in the story. We will see in the day after tomorrow's class, while we are creating the, like, we can just understand what all the things are added in the user story, and how it is taken, how to create the bug, what are the required things while creating a bug. All those things we'll see in the coming classes. Task is general work from the Scrum team needs to be completed. Scrum team is we guys. So whenever some work needs to be done, we will not do it for simply, no. That should be tracked. That is the need of all this methodology. For that, when we are working, for example, if I'm attending some trainings, that also be calculated and we can create a task. Okay, even we are simply working on some of the investigation part, that will also come under the task. Okay, each and everything is counted. And then comes backlog. Backlog is something you have heard of backlogs, no? What is the meaning of backlog? You have some subjects, you did not clear it, so it went to your backlog. Backlog is nothing but there are some like predefined user stories or a task, all are those in the queue, but you have not yet completed. That are known as backlog. Product backlog is something which contains um, all the things which needs to be completed in the upcoming sprints. Okay, that is known as product backlog. And sprint backlog is something in the current sprint. I'm a developer, so there were three developers, no? Each one has one user story plus three tasks. That means the overall their backlog count is 4 for the sprint. When it assigned on one person's name and worked in one sprint, that is known as sprint backlog. Overall is product backlog. Okay, understood something or no? ఓకే. ఏం లేదు. ఇప్పుడు ఒక వర్క్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటున్నాం అనుకోండి. అప్పుడు కొన్ని వర్క్స్ ఇప్పుడు యూజర్ స్టోరీస్ కానీ, ఏవైనా రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఓనర్ తీసుకొనొస్తాడు. ఆ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఓనర్ తెచ్చినవన్నీ మేము ఈసారి చేయలేము కదా! ఆ టైంలో మేమేం చేస్తాము, మనము ప్రొడక్ట్ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్ అని ఒక కాలమ్ ఉంటుంది. అక్కడ ప్రతి ఒక్కటి యాడ్ చేసుకుంటాము. ఓకే. మనకి ఈ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉంది, ఈ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉంది అని అన్నీ రాసి పెట్టుకుంటాం అక్కడ. అక్కడ పెట్టుకున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మనకొక లిస్ట్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఒక స్ప్రింట్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది ఈరోజు అంటే, ఇట్ ఈస్ మనకేమో 3 వీక్స్ స్ప్రింట్ టైమ్. సో, ఈ 3 వీక్స్‌లో మేము వర్క్ చేసేది ఏంటిది? ఏవి ఫస్ట్ చేయాలి? ఏవి లాస్ట్ చేయాలి? అనేవన్నీ మేము ఈ ప్రొడక్ట్ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్‌లో లిస్ట్ ఉంటుంది. దాన్ని సార్ట్ చేసుకుంటాము వయా ప్రియారిటీ. ప్రియారిటీ అంటే ఓకే. ఈ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ చాలా అర్జెంట్‌గా ఉంది. ఇది ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్‌లో పెట్టుకోండి. ఇది కొంచెం లోయర్‌గా ఉంది. ఇది లాస్ట్‌లో పెట్టుకోండి. అని ప్రతి ఒక్కటి మేము కౌంట్ చేసి బ్యాక్‌లాగ్స్‌ని ప్రొడక్ట్ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్స్‌లో పెడతాము. సో, ఇక్కడ 1, 2, 3 ఇవి ప్రియారిటీస్. దీంట్లో 2 రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. 2 యూజర్ స్టోరీస్. ఇలా ఏమో 4 ఉన్నాయి. ఇలా ఏమో 3 ఉన్నాయి. ఇలా ఉన్నప్పుడు మేమేం చేస్తాము, ఈ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్ నుంచి కొన్ని కౌంట్స్‌ని తీసుకొని స్ప్రింట్ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్‌కి వేసుకుంటాము. స్ప్రింట్ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్ అంటే కరెంట్ స్ప్రింట్‌లో మేము ఏం చేయబోతున్నాము అనేది డిసైడ్ చేసి రాసుకోవాలి. సో, వాళ్ళు చెప్తున్నారు ఇది హైయెస్ట్ ప్రియారిటీ అని. సో, 2 కూడా మేము ఇక్కడి నుంచి తీసేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు మన రిక్వైర్మెంట్ అంటే మన టీమ్ సైజ్‌ని బట్టి ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు. సో, హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ కెన్ టేక్ దిస్. ఇప్పుడు 2 ప్లస్ దీంట్లో మనం 4 కూడా చేయలేము. ఎందుకంటే మన టీమ్ సైజ్ 3 మెంబర్స్ కాబట్టి 4 యూజర్ స్టోరీస్ డెలివర్ చేసామని అనుకోనుంటారు. సో, 2 పెట్టుకుంటారు. సో, టోటల్‌గా స్ప్రింట్ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్‌లో ఇప్పుడు 4 స్టోరీసే ఉన్నాయి. కానీ ప్రొడక్ట్ బ్యాక్‌లాగ్‌లో అప్పుడు 7, 8 9 ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడేమైంది ఈ దీంట్లో 2, దీంట్లో 2 ఇక్కడికెళ్ళిపోయాయి కాబట్టి ఈ స్ప్రింట్ అయిపోయాక లైక్ ఈ స్ప్రింట్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాక ద టోటల్ కౌంట్ ఆఫ్ పీబీ ఈస్ రెడ్యూస్డ్ నౌ. ఇక్కడి నుంచి మనం మళ్ళీ 2 తీసేసే ఇంకో 2 ఉంటాయి. సో, ఇప్పుడు టోటల్‌గా బ్యాక్‌లాగ్ వచ్చేసి 5 ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ. ఇక్కడ 4 అయ్యాయి. సో, ఇలా ప్రతిసారి ఇంకా రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ యాడ్ అవుతూ వెళ్తూ ఉంటాయి. నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ స్ప్రింట్ జరుగుతున్నప్పుడే ఇంకా రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ తెచ్చి దీంట్లో లిస్ట్ చేస్తారనమాట. ఇంకో 4 కావాలి మనకి. ఆ 4లో ఫస్ట్ ప్రియారిటీకి ఇది వెళ్ళిపోని అలా చేసుకొని ఉంటారు. సో, అక్కడి నుంచి మేము తీసుకుంటాం అంతే ఇవి. ఓకే. ఇవి బ్యాక్లాగ్స్. దాన్ని ఎలా అంటారు టర్మినాలజీస్ అని అంతే. అండర్స్టూడ్ సంథింగ్?
Yes, continue.
And Shalini, you also got something? Okay. And some differences between the product and sprint backlog. This you can see. I'll just add it to the document. Okay. So, as we said, there are four meetings in the agile methodology. The first meeting is sprint planning. What is sprint planning? Who will be attending? How long will it take? So, these things are here. Sprint planning is nothing but we will plan the work. We have three user stories in the sprint. No, now three user stories we have. It is a scrum ceremony designed to make sure the team is prepared to get the right things done at every sprint. సో ఈ త్రీ యూజర్ స్టోరీస్ ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు కంప్లీట్ అవ్వాలి, ఎప్పుడు టెస్టర్కి అసైన్ చేయాలి, సో ఎలా అచీవ్ చేయాలి, ఈ యూజర్ స్టోరీకి మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు వి విల్ డిస్కస్. లైక్ వన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ హ్యాస్ టు బి క్రియేటెడ్ ఇన్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది యూజర్ స్టోరీ. ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్కి ఏం పేరు పెట్టాలి, like what name we have to give for the same object, and fields are there, five fields, which type of data type we are going to use, and what are the labels which we are going to give. Everything is discussed in the sprint planning, guys, and we will fix the goal. Okay, in 3 weeks we have to deliver three user stories. Okay, this all the things we will like in detail we will discuss. So sprint planning is usually scheduled for 2 hours. That means if the sprint duration is 2 weeks, it should be 2 hours. That is maximum. And like if it is 1 week, 1 hour. Sorry, it is like double it seems. 1 week 2 hours and 2 weeks 4 hours. But the thing is, we usually take just not even more than 1 hour when it is of 2 weeks of time. Okay. In our project, we are following a 2 week sprint, and we will take a sprint planning for 1.5 hour. Yeah, that is the most time. Okay. And daily scrum. So, scrum call or daily stand up meeting is something. Here we will have a chance to get together and define the plan for today's work. So every morning we will get up and think no what we have to do in today. So in the same way agile has something for a meeting, but what we will do is we will just connect with each other, the whole team, and even though if we are in offices we will connect in a meeting room. So we will stand up there, and stand up meeting has come up like it should not take much time. If people are sitting, no, it will be a very big discussion. For that reason, stand up it came. So it is something a meeting which are like everyone should stand and discuss about the day's plan and start working on the work. Here what we are going to say is like it is more often like a update nowadays. We will join the call. If it is my turn, I'll start like today I have worked on this document preparation, and yesterday I have completed this. Like today's mostly daily stand up meetings will be in the morning. So you can say like yesterday I have completed this document, today I'll start working on the next document. And if I have any difficulties like yeah I am not able to understand these things, or I want some I have some doubts, I wanted to discuss with the developer who have like created this user stories, all those things we can say, and we can stop the update. So what scrum master will do is he will be listening everything, and if you have some problems he will ask us to connect with the required person individually, so that we can connect with them and we can clear the doubts and start working. Okay. And yeah, I forgot to say, in the sprint planning, all all of them will be there: product owner, development team, and scrum master. Okay. And in daily stand up meeting we will not be having, like, mostly product owner and scrum master and development team will be there, and product owner is optional. Okay. This is just 15 minutes, guys. You understood, no, what is DSTEM meeting, daily stand up? Yes, no?
Please continue.
Why only Manoj say every time yes, yes? No one else gets. Okay, so sprint review or demo. So this meetings are something which are at the end of the session, and a sprint planning is at the start of the sprint session, in the sense, like, we have 3 weeks sprint, no? At the day one of sprint we will be having sprint planning, and at the end of the days we will have a sprint demo for 1 day, and the next day we will have a sprint retrospective meeting. Okay, these are at the last. In the sprint review what we will do is we have developed some user stories and new functionality. That functionality we will showcase to the stakeholders and product owners. Okay, whatever the work we have done in the complete 3 weeks of sprint we will show it to the clients in the demo. So who all like, who all will be attending this? This is like mostly people who are required. If users from one site, can someone mute, guys? Yes, Madhuri, you would like to say something?
Oh, no, Kalpana.
Okay, so here, who all will be attending the demo? So product owner will be there who got the requirement, and development team who developed it, and scrum master. And apart from this there will be some mixture of managements and outside, like clients, customers, all those people. Why these people will come in might be your question. This is optional, guys, but sometimes they will ask, because just to give a complete demo. So, whatever the application we have developed, it is not that easy for an end user to start working on. We have this word, but we don't know how to work, means it is tough, no? Someone has to give a demo for us how to work it, and like how things work and how we can utilize, then only we'll start working on it. So, as a developers and testers, we develop this and we have to like even show them also how to work. Okay, this is done. And how long it will take is, whatever the work we do, it is easier to show rather than create it. So I can just show it directly. This button creation is a very big task, but still when we want we can directly show it, like this is this and all. Okay. This was understood, no? Demo, we are just giving a demo for them. Okay, at the end of the sprint. So sprint retrospective meetings. Retrospective meeting is nothing but discussing. This is a final call or the meeting which is set up. Here we will be in the sequence that allows the team to look back on the work that was just completed and identify items that could be improved. So here we will discuss what work we have done and what went wrong, what we can do in the current like coming sprint, and what all the things or what support needs to be done. Everything we will discuss here, because every week is a learning. So if something went wrong in current sprint, we have to discuss it and we will implement it in the next sprint. So that meeting is this one. So here we will discuss like what went well over the last sprint, so what didn't go so well, and what could we do differently to improve it. Okay. If something went good, so that 2 points will be added so that we have to keep continuing. And if something went wrong, we have to add something which will make better, like so that this mistake is not repeated for the next time. Okay, these things also be discussed, but not all the companies follow this. Few of them will follow. Okay, here who are the attendings means like product owner is optional and rest all will be there. Development team and scrum master. Okay, and no other outside people will be joined here. It is for us. So we can say developer did not respond when we asked the questions, and like a requirement were changing. They were adding so many requirements, and as one tester, I could not able to work it. All those things we will raise here. This is all about the agile methodology, guys. Okay, there are only 4 meetings, and that 4 meetings have each and everything. So one call which is held every day is this one. You can say your call was at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Okay. Okay, then hope you people got something understood, and yeah, try to see it more and analyze. Okay.
Okay, Kalpana.
Okay, then, guys, then we'll connect tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, Kalpana.
Bye.